A glittering occasion. It is the final. But only one side can emerge victorious. Who's it going to be? It's Inter. They take on Milan next on EA TV. Well, after plenty of pre-match anticipation, the wait is finally over. My name is Derek Ray. I'm joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box, and we're just seconds away from kickoff in what promises to be a spectacular final. It's Inter up against Milan.
Well, Derek, what a game this should be. Both teams are done.
Chance here! And the keeper more than equal to the task. And this is how it looks for Inter. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Alessandro Bastoni plays with Francesco Acerbi in central defence. Nicolo Barella plays with Henrik Mkhitaryan in the centre of midfield. And leading the attack today, Lautaro Martinez plays alongside Marcus Thuram. Must score! Well, we like to call things as we see them, Stuart, and I must say he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, it's a poor decision in the end. It's way off target.
And Milan's lineup looks like this. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Davide Calabria in the fullback positions. And leading the line today, Olivier Giroud. Well, if you're charged with the task of keeping tabs on Lautaro Martinez, you'd better do your job diligently. What do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's brilliant in the air, so expect crossing to be a big part of their game plan today. Making the pitch big, getting the ball out wide, and deliver as many crosses into the box as possible.
Thuram. Darmian. Now, what can Inter do from this position? Very quick thinking there. Benassa. Theo Hernandez now. A very good tackle. Thuram. Could cross it in here. And an astute piece of defending. And Milan could get in behind the defence. But they dealt with the threat posed. Matteo Darmian. And Inter could get in behind the defence. Can they nudge in front? Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Benassa. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Can he convert? So near, but wide. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Can he put them in front? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Pulisic. He could pick out a teammate. Beautiful pass. Well, no way through. Giroud. And a chance, Hernandez. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Well, the short corner routine. Dangerous ball. Got to it easily, the keeper. Barella. And Milan have the ball once more. Theo Hernandez. Leao. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Giroud! Oh, a goal for Milan! It's the first in this final, and it could be oh so significant.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, underway once again. Will Inter be able to articulate an appropriate response? Leao. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Could be dangerous. Oh, could finish. Trying to chip it. Oh, a goal! He's equalised! Was he made for moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And what about the finish? That requires so much technical ability to get that right. What a goal that is.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. And acres of space out wide for Milan. Now he must favour the cross. Looking for someone to play it to. Can he give them the lead? Must put it away. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. So at the moment, as we approach half-time, it's not quite going to plan for Inter in terms of the scoreline. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, it's certainly been an open game, with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this.
Leao. Really good build-up, but no end product. Loftus-Cheek. Teammate available. And the clearance there means a corner. Well, a short corner here. Tomori. Oh, a smart stop. And played short. Leao. Benacer. Can they convert? So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage. Well, Milan in front after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, great defending. Plenty of support here. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Oh, good vision there. Given away by Inter. Calabria. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And Inter struggling to keep the ball. Pulisic. And quick thinking defensively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And he's broken free. Must be. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Kea. Pulisic. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Martinez. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Tajani Reinders. It's a promising Milan move. Well, we're into the final half hour. Pulisic. Calabria. And back with Pulisic. Could be. Determined defending. And as Milan get ready for their set-piece routine, a chance perhaps for them to increase the lead. Well, opting for the short corner. Really favours this position. Loftus-Cheek. A glorious chance. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Barella. And playing it through. Just needs to steady himself. A good and fair challenge. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Loftus-Cheek. A real opening now. It could be up for grabs. And I think the threat has been averted. Matteo Darmian. Really good challenge. Hernandez. And Giroud waits to fire. Well, I'll tell you what, that goes down as a miscue. He'll be kicking himself, Stuart.
Well, it's a poor effort, but he's been given offside, so he's got away with that one.
Barella. Well, attacking possibilities for the Nerazzurri. Martinez. Danger averted. Really clever pressing. Çalhanoğlu. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Well, the advantage wasn't helping them, and so now they get the free kick. Lovely work to get past his man. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And Pulisic has it. Calabria. Now with Giroud. Still could be dangerous. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Inter fighting against the clock and the scoreline, but still they believe. Not out of the woods yet. Oh, I can't believe it! Twists and turns in the closing stages. And it's anyone's guess who's going to lift the trophy. Incredible!
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Loftus-Cheek. Well, spot on with that challenge. Milan still on the attack and the game's waning moments. Still level. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
De Vrij. Sloppy in possession from Inter. Hernandez. Leao. Benacer. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Thuram. Martinez. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. And Milan looking dangerous. Benacer to take the lead. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Possession lost, intercepted. Theo Hernandez. Benacer. Mkhitaryan. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Hernandez. Leao. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. And Pulisic has it. Oh, the post denied him.
Well, Milan can count themselves a little bit unlucky not to be leading here. It was only a matter of inches, but you do sense a goal is coming.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Counter-attacking chance. Tajani Reinders. Hernandez. Loftus-Cheek. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Martinez. Mkhitaryan! And keeping it out. So at the halfway stage in... Well, on they go. Second period of extra time is underway. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Feeding it through. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. So the ball rolling again at 3-3. Milan still going forward as the minutes tick away. Even Steven. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, good vision. Really good build-up, but no end product. Pulisic. A chance to whip it in. Looking for someone to play it to. Could be. Oh, a goal! Late drama here. And surely that's one hand on the trophy. So little time left for a response now.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Hernandez. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And extra time is very nearly over. Just 1 minute left. Well, Inter unable to retain possession. Leao. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. And there it is, the final whistle. Cup success is theirs, and they've done it on merit. Look at these scenes.
Well, and on the evidence of the game as well, they deserve it. They were excellent throughout. What a good performance that was.
And you can see, can't you, what it means to every single one of them.
Yeah, they've been a real team today. Really good spirit and a great performance.